At a town hall meeting that just wrapped up on CNBC, the president faced a lot of questions from middle-class working people, a mom even, who says that she's not feeling the change, and a law school grad who actually said that he wonders if the American dream is dead for him. Where does he go from here? The president's challenge to convince these Americans that he's laying the foundation for a better economic future, and at the same time to convince his critics that the steps that he's taking are not anti-Wall Street or anti-business.
What sets America apart, what has made us successful over the long term, is we've got the most dynamic free market economy in the world. Government can't create the majority of jobs. And in fact, we want to get out of the way of folks who've got a great idea and want to run with it.
CNBC Chief Washington Correspondent John Harwood moderated the town hall, which is going to re-air for all of you live at 3 p.m. Right here on MSNBC. So, John, a lot of ground got covered in just an hour's worth of time, but explain to all of us, what were the main points that the president was really trying to drive home?
Well, I think it's the balancing act, Thomas, that you identified a few moments ago. He's got to reassure business, which has a lot of cash on their balance sheets that's not being invested, that could be a key to growth, that they should have confidence in him. They should not see him as somebody who's attacking them. On the other hand, he's got to convince ordinary people that he's not too pro-business, because we had a poll recently in advance of this show that says that most people think he's helping investment banks and large Wall Street institutions rather than them. So it's not easy for him. And one of the things that we saw from the president was he kept to his stance on tax cuts. We've got this big debate over whether the Bush tax cuts should be extended for those making more than $250,000. He said today he is not ready to give ground.
Keep going, and stop.
But here's what I can't do. I can't give tax cuts to the top 2% of Americans. 86% of that money going to people making $1 million or more, and lower the deficit at the same time.
So there you have it. The president, he does have that balancing act, not just between populism, which is important in the campaign season, and confidence in business, but also between stimulating the economy in the short term and reducing the deficit in the long term. And what the president talked about was putting in place some measures, especially after this deficit commission reports in December, that will take effect in the out years and don't slow the economy down in the near term, Thomas.
John Harwood, CNBC's Chief Washington Correspondent. John, thanks so much.